that the Fulani terrorists have burned down many houses, many souls have died. And if it is because of sin of humanity, I say, God forgive us. We have sinned against you. Father, the second time, as Naaman went into the water 7 times, I am bathing myself with this ash. Let you just see. Father, let the Spirit of the Lord rest upon us. Show mercy. Show mercy. Show mercy on the Christians in Nigeria. Father, let the Spirit of cancer, according to Isaiah 11 verse 2, rest upon the church. Show mercy. Our life is in danger. We have nowhere to go. This ashes, Lord, with this broken body that I took me, I'm bleeding now. Let the bleeding that I do, let my blood bear witness to heaven. Father, forgive us where we have sinned against us. We are confessing the sin of our fault. Jehovah says, oh, the spirit of cancer, Jehovah, the spirit of might, the fifth time rest upon us. We can keep us. Only you, Jesus, come. Only you, Jesus. Only you, Jesus, come with the spirit of knowledge. The 7 times I'm asking for mercy. Mercy. Mercy of the Lord. Mercy of the Lord. Be released upon the Christians all over the nation.
Wet and batter them with red. The doctor here did his best. They arrived in this hospital almost 12 midnight. After being kidnapped. This is the life of a Christian in Nigeria.
Again, for the sake of just a background, what actually happened? When exactly did it happen, and how did it happen?
Exactly when they were there, she was taking care of her mother. Her mother came, the one we saw. She was on admission here. And when they came, she was working here as a tender in this hospital. Taking care of both the Christian and the Muslim that are on admission. In the evening, you will see Fulani people here in which I met them the other time. But they came directly in the night around 8 p.m. They do what they do. They snatch them with swords in their hands. With AK-47, they refuse to shoot, because very close, the military are there. As I've been told, even the day before yesterday, they wanted to enter the village, but we turned the military. They stood on their ground to face them. They run back into the rock. This is the life of a Christian. And when they took her away, they do what they want, and she came back. Together with the other girl that were going to their house right now. Down. This is the life of a Christian. And when they took her away, AK-47, they refused to shoot, because very close, the military are there. As I've been told, even the day before yesterday, they wanted to enter the village, but we turned the military. They stood on their ground to face them. They run back into the rock. This is the life of a Christian. And when they took her away, they do what they want, and she came back. Together with the other girl that were going to their house right now, down there into the village of marriage.
Okay, so again, where did they come from? How did it happen? And for how long did this incident last? And let's also know when exactly, which day.
It's just last week. You see? On Saturday. And it's the same Saturday they kidnapped the wife of Reverend Zephaniah Mahmoud. Some went there for kidnapping, some came to this place for devious act. That same Saturday, what's the name of the date of Saturday? It has escaped my memory. Is it 24?
Yeah.
Today is...
That will be 25th.
Okay, 25th.
October.
Then minus about 7 days or 8 days. The last Saturday.
It was 15. Or 17.
That was the day that she was kidnapped. And this thing happened in this hospital.
So let's get it clear. They raided the hospital, snatched young girls
yes.
Who were attending to patients.
Yes.
And raped them in
nearby rocks, this hill that is right there, behind that village.
Okay, so earlier you were talking about how they crawled back from the mountains, from the hills.
After they have finished it, they left them in pain, in agony. They find their way. Some of them were crawling into the hospital, shouting for help. Then those that were inside, they came and picked them into the hospital, and the doctors were able to do justice. And that's why today they are alive.
Okay, so when they came in, was there any reaction? Were there people? How did it happen? Were people panicking? The other
people were panicking. Look at them with swords, and look at them with AK-47. All they were panicking. So some were praying they have to faint because they thought that they are going to kill. But the Fulani that are on a mission were there. They were also calm.
So do we know why they went for these ones in particular?
We don't know. The truth is we don't know. But the real blueprint to deal with Arna, to deal with Christians, they cannot rape them. Let us kidnap them, plunder them, destroy their farm crops, invade their villages, kill them. That is Islamic agenda on Christian in Nigeria.
You are in support of America invading Nigeria.
100%.
Guns are blazing.
I said 100%. Since the government have refused to listen and leaders are not even helping matters.
Wouldn't that affect the sovereignty of Nigeria? That's the question I'm asking.
You now have a sovereignty where terrorists are not telling you what to do, Abi. You now have a sovereignty where terrorists are on the dining table with government, telling government what to do. And leaders are supporting it in Moses. That's even my annoyance. Why would anybody utter such words? These are things you should frown at. Who brought them into Nigeria? Was Nigeria like this in 1999? Moses, please be sincere to yourself. Who brought them into Nigeria? What are they doing here? Why are they not in Ghana? Why are they not in the Republic of Benin? Please, why are they not in South Africa? You can see, we forgot the genesis of our problem and we are blaming America. Let them come, if that will solve the problem. Since you people don't know what to do, let them come and help us. Look at now, as I'm talking to you now, almost 20 villages have been taken over in Plateau and Benue. Moses, who are those to occupy those villages? Are they Christians? The real indigenous of those states are now in IDP camp, and they are the farmers in Nigeria.
If my government is denying genocide, what will they say about this? United Nations, European Union. Take note, this is the genocide of people that were killed on the fateful day of 7 March 2010. Massacre at Dogona Hawa Plateau State. Names of victims that were killed. Machineries were brought from Niger Republic. They were brought from Chad. They were brought from Burkina Faso, Senegal. They were hired into the nation. They mix up with those from Maiduguri. That's a Muslim state. Also from Gombe, Muslim state. In fact, the troop into this place, Bauchi, this is the route that they took. By about midnight, they invaded this village. We are living peacefully in this Dogona Hawa. These are the victims of massacre. Davo Bitrus, Chuan Bitrus, John Nash Ren, Ngoisa Danjuma, all they are under the grave. Karos Nash, Lydia E. Danjuma. See the name, 100 is moving to 66. Ended by Israel Simon, Lydia Bulus Chuang, Da Labi Dung. And look at this place too. Dadung, Dagong Dung, Justina Gang, Sani Pam, Victor Pam. To summarize, to go down to 126. Run top with Ungo Titi Guam. We move also to 127. Dan Juma Gob, Victoria Zang, Test Crooks. You have been looking for facts. Look at facts. To prove Nigeria government are biggest liar. If they taught them, they will say Muslims are also killed. By who? By Muslim terrorists. After they have eliminated Christian from Katsina, from Zamfara, from Borno, what next? Then the Christian that escaped from the far north, Sokoto, they were able to locate and come back to Plateau State. Because, and they moved down to the south. They escaped their life. Now, the rural villages of Sokoto, Muslim state, Katsina, Muslim state, if you find a Christian, is in the town, the city, headquarters of the state. That's where there's security. But in the villages, Boko Haram has taken over the villages. Once you're a Christian, you can only be a Christian by serving them as slaves in the local government. Look at what has happened to 189. Look at this monument. It's a memory for what is happening. Chuan S. Dung Kyang boat moving down to 252 people. Joseph Johanna. Now let's go back to see the other side of the mummy. It continues from 250. Zong Dunzi, Chuan Di, Jik, Da Gyang Pam Tang, Kumbo Gyang Tang. It moved down to 315. That is Nerat Jong. We move again to 316. Peace John, Ezekiel Palm. It moved down again to 378. That's Paula Joseph Nyam.
Sure.
It shift again from the top. Dadungyang went double. It moved down to 401 and 41. Dagom Elia was among them list. Mandung Christopher, that's 402. Garba Danjuma, he moved down to round up to 501. Apart from this list that are here, there are many. Only vultures that were dragged into those rocks. Women were dragged for raping that day. Come and see what happened. Look at the monument. Now can we say there was no genocide in those places? Children are there. There are two accounts of record. The one that I have here, you can see their list and their ranks in wherever they are. Children were battered. Children, they are among those names. And I have it here, compiled by my father, Reverend Danyam Dung, my brother. We have seen here the name of children and adults. Look at it. Ungola Rababulus, adult. Sandra Beatrice, child. Gabriel Beatrice, child. Ngo Yisa Danjuma, adult. Ngo Laraba Danjuma, adult. Timothy Ezekiel Danjuma, child. Lydia, child. Obadiah, child. And somebody will come out and say, there was no genocide. This God that we serve, under this Muslim ticket, any Christian that will vote Muslim ticket, may God forgive him. May God show him mercy. He has received his number, 66. I cancel my faith to Muslim ticket. Nigeria is for all of us. Nigeria is for both Muslim and Christian. Nigeria have been working on Muslim and Christian, Christian and Muslim. Why now? That is marginalization. That is genocide. In the world of the politics, the Islamic people have genocide us by killing the Christian, becoming a second man in Asoro. And the so-called Christian don't know what is happening. And those kind that came out and said there's no the grave, the death of these people is screaming in heaven. 501 people are here. 501. They are right inside it. 501. Please. And then the Senate are coming. Show them this. My Senate are coming to meet their colleagues. Senate, the screws, take this and present it to them. Is it not genocide? 501 people. And they were able to stand for Hamas and say Israel is committing genocide. What real genocide is in us? Look at the names that are here, there. They are right here in the grave. Dogo Nahawa. By the power of Jesus, we are coming back for real documentary. And we have done it, and we continue to show the world since Remo Amokri has invited to fact banding. Do you bring the American people to this place? for facts finding. Did you bring them to this genocide ground? Remo, Amokari, why didn't you bring them to Plateau to come and see this place? Are they not people? All are Christians. And you come out and tell me that there's also genocide. That even Muslims have been to shower down, to wash down that Christians have been killed. Muslims are also killed. By who? Is it we Christians that were killing the Muslims? No. That's not our portion in faith. We love the Muslims. We care for them. And we are ever ready to help them. But yet, they are bent to grab our lands. They are bent to take over our villages. They are bent to take over the state of Plateau State, Benue. They are bent to take over. They have taken over Nasarawa State. And they are bent to take this place. We will fight to finish it. We will defend our land to death. As Adesina said, why shall he want us to lose our life and land? It's better for us to lose our land so that we should remain. Adesina, you have never come across. The power of the cross will crush you. During Buhari, you were defending Islam. No problem. We will maintain our land. They removed Christopher because he was trying to bring justice. And the justice was crushing the terrorists. The people insurgent that were brought from outside the nation. And they start shouting, oh, they are killing Muslims. Anakashe Muslimi, Anakashe Muslimi. Walai boy, Tinibu, Kachire, Christopher Zegamada, Demu. You thought we don't know? They cripple him. He want to act. They will say it's a genocide. Ribado is there as the advisor. Very wicked advisor. An evil advisor. He could not give advice to protect our land. But he's displaying religion agenda. God will fight for us when the time has come. And all Christians are all you. I urge you all over the world. If you don't pray for Christians in Nigeria, be ready to face the judgment. This is what is happening. We are all living under fear caused by some people. May God be with us. In